food distribution map is a creation of our Geospatial Information Services Department within our IIT, or Interagency Information Technologies Division. Created a web map that lets us show to residents, those in need, and casework agencies where food distribution is available in the community. I would describe my role kind of as the lead advocate between the partners, because I saw and heard clearly from the nonprofit and from the foundation community, we're looking for how to wrestle with this problem and how to figure out who's doing what, where, and when. That kind of is at the intersection of my world with 911 and emergency management every day. So I felt bringing the Geospatial Information System team, Austin Williams and Linda Worthen and Chris Corbelli and the whole county team together, we felt we could assemble something that would make a difference.
When we started to create the map, the biggest goal we all had collectively in the room was to make sure that people were getting food and that we were doing it in a way that was collaborative and holistic and looking at the county, and that there wasn't big gaps. We worked with these pop-up shops, we worked with the traditional food banks to map out and identify gaps and holes. Through these conversations, we had more and more agencies start to join these conversations so we could all figure out holistically where food needed to go and where food was. At that time, the county started to join some of our conversations, specifically around with Jack Markey from Emergency Preparation of the county. Jack and his team presented us the idea, the vision of this GIS map that would show in one coordinated place all the food banks. And we almost thought it was too good to be true. And then a couple months later, Jack and his team came back and said, here is what we put together. We pulled, the Frederick Funders group pulled all the food groups back together again, and we all went through a presentation to learn about how this amazing tool works and what this means for our community. What we're seeing in COVID is a lot of new families that have never had food insecurities before finding themselves in this place where now they need to go and seek out food. And what this does is it allows all the nonprofits to coordinate together and promote one central place. That one central place you can go to figure out where you can get food, where you could donate food, where you can volunteer to support giving out food. So the more the nonprofits can start promoting this one central space, the churches can start promoting this space, the more that it will gain attention and start gaining more and more efficiencies.
This is an example coming out of our history in our community is very strong. And so the Community Foundation, Osherman Foundation, there's always been a spirit in Frederick County of people wanting to help others. Part of crafting a bright future for our community is to make sure that history doesn't get left behind. As the community grows, as challenges change, it's really for us to continue finding those opportunities to work across governmental, nonprofit, voluntary efforts. It's just part of keeping the community growing stronger.